Alright, so getting into the main topic. There's been some new tech discovered for this game. I use the word tech loosely because I think it's probably a glitch. It doesn't seem like this is intended behavior. So, I'm not sure who exactly found this. It's been doing the rounds on Twitter recently. I think it was found by someone in Japan, but I did some digging and couldn't find the person responsible. So sorry for not crediting, but in Street Fighter 6, here's the basics of how stun scaling works. If you stun someone, that effectively counts as the first hit of your combo. So if you look at the percentage on the left side of the damage layout, it says 100% for the stun, and then 80% for the next hit. So that's why your stun combos generally do a little bit less damage than a normal combo. Because the first attack you do after the stun scales straight down to 80%. However, a new bug has been discovered where if you stun someone from a very, very specific part of the screen, I think this is almost pixel perfect. Man, this is so precise. I labbed this a little bit yesterday. It's super hard to find the spot. There we go. Right, so if you stun from, like I said, an extremely precise position on the screen, what happens is Aki actually, or not Aki, whatever character you're playing as actually recovers slightly before they actually hit the wall. And if you do a move in that like 1 frame window where you've recovered but the opponent hasn't actually hit the wall yet, the game gets a bit confused about how to scale the next hit and lets you start the stun combo from 100%. So for example, if I jump, the game gets a bit confused and thinks that the combo started with like a jump rather than a DI stun. So you can notice that the first hit that I'm doing here after the stun, rather than doing 80% now, is doing 100%. So this can be used to boost the overall damage output of your stun combos. I think it ends up being about 10 to 15% more damage in total. Wait, let me just do that. There's a new stun combo for Aki, by the way. Let me just show you the new stun combo for Aki while I'm at it. Shout outs to Profit for discovering this. That's the new optimal combo. So using the glitch, this version of the combo does 6,085 damage. If you do it with a normal stun, this does 5,497, so it's a big increase. That's like over 500 more damage. Nearly 600 extra damage. But you're probably thinking to yourself, well, that's all well and good, but this is never ever going to happen in a real match. And the answer is actually not as straightforward as you think. This can actually be done in a real match. Let me show you guys a clip. There are certain burnout strings you can do, which are designed to specifically position you in that 1 pixel spot on the stage where you can activate the glitch. Let me just find the clip. Here it is. So, the clip starts. The context is a common situation. So the JP player is cornered, and they land EX Amnesia on a throw. And also the Manon player in this example has only 1 bar of drive gauge. So this means that they're at risk of getting burned out by a level 3. So JP does his Amnesia combo, which is going to burn out the Manon player. And then by doing a very precise burnout sequence here, that sequence perfectly sets up the spacing for the stun, giving the unscaled stun combo afterwards, which lets it kill. That combo wouldn't kill without the glitch. That extra damage is allowing it to be possible. So this does look like a fairly standard JP sequence, but the JP player here has very intensively labbed a series of movements and frame kills here to ensure that they're in the precise position for this DI. Which is pretty cool. I did a bit of testing myself. I think it might be possible to find a similar sequence with Aki. The one that I was labbing is something like this. So what I was doing a critical art here on Wake Up, saving a state, and then just doing like a really long burnout sequence afterwards. Something like that. I think if properly like rehearsed and spaced and using the right frame kills, I think a sequence like that probably does exist for Aki, but I just couldn't find it. I spent about an hour trying to find the perfect spacing for that DI stun. I couldn't get one, but that's not to say it doesn't exist. So I do think this tech has potential, especially if your character has good burnout pressure. Put a bounty on it. There's a good chance this gets patched out. If you play a character with really long burnout pressure sequences where your opponent just can't do anything, I would recommend looking into this. I don't know, should we put a bounty out? If anyone can find a consistent sequence here for Aki, I will give you a hug. I will give you a hug and all of the change currently in my pocket. I'm not telling you how much it is. And a firm handshake if you're lucky.